Wadau, karibu sana ndani ya Celeb Corner KE. So, the conversation about the Deputy President and the President of the Republic of Kenya has currently been ongoing after the rumors of the impeachment motion and its drafting that are around right now. We are being told that about 116 members of parliament have gone ahead to sign and also to be the ones that tables the impeachment motion again is the Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua. Now, the plan is to table the motion even before the President returns from his tour in the United States of America. But another message that caught my attention is a publication by Moses Kuria through his social media pages. Moses Kuria went ahead to reveal certain information in regards to Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Kuria, being a senior advisor to the President of Kenya, has released a scathing yesterday released a scathing late night letter addressed to the embattled Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, detailing a series of explosive allegations, including claims of food poisoning at State House, Nairobi. According to Kuria, he previously warned Gachagua of his ways as he went further to accuse him of being the man behind his woes in the Kenya Kwanza government. Kuria alleged that Gachagua wanted him out of the CS position he previously held, saying he was just but a drunkard. In another interesting development, Kuria alleged that Gachagua can't take tea or food at State House these days, alleging that he fears being poisoned. Now, this is not the first nor the last time that these type of allegations have come forward. Should I remind you that during the former President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's regime, when there was a fight between the DP, that is William Ruto, and his president then Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, there were allegations that were brought forward by the then Kenya Kwanza digital strategist Dennis Itumbi, who claimed that there was a plan to take out or kill the deputy president, that was Mr. William Ruto, where Itumbi alleged that Uhuru Kenyatta has been trying the best way possible to assassinate the deputy president. Now, Gachagua seems to be a very paranoid man. I told you that the hosts of Moses Kuria in the current regime, when the Gen Z demonstrations took place, were not initiated by nobody else but Rigathi Gachagua, because Gachagua feared the influence that Moses Kuria was garnering in the Mount Kenya region might be a problem for him to control the Mount Kenya region as their kingpin. But that seems to be going out the drain right now, because the president, who had been told not to reappoint Moses Kuria into the current government again, went ahead to appoint Moses Kuria as his advisor. Now, Gachagua seems to be very paranoid to a point that he claims he can't trust anybody in the State House. Even when tea is served, he makes sure that he doesn't take the tea, because he believes there are people within the circle of the president that want to take him out or want to kill him. How paranoid can you be? State House, the State House of Kenya is the most protected structure, or let me say national entity in this republic. The State House, Nairobi, is one of the most protected places in the Republic of Kenya. So tell me how a deputy president can be poisoned at the State House and that doesn't concern the president. So Gachagua seems to be paranoid in this manner. Now, this development comes just ahead of tomorrow's highly anticipated impeachment session, which promises to be nothing short of dramatic. More details into the alleged impeachment are following up soon as the news continues to unfold. Now, a huge number of Kenyans have elicited some wild reactions across the internet, with netizens hearing some varied views. Some are blasting the current regime for trying to divert attention from the public just weeks after the Gen Z protest that left the country shaken. Nikizamia kwa comment section, I want to read a few comments so that we will get a foot in what is really happening in our republic, because Allegations of a of a deputy president being targeted in an assassination attempt. These are allegations that should be taken seriously, and I mean very seriously, not only by the deputy president, but also by the president of the Republic of Kenya. Remembering uh, that right now the country is in a turmoil. The country is shaken up due to this wave of uncertainty that is happening in the country. Now, listen. Kennedy Omboke says, and I don't support, but I don't like the ideas of Gachagua using a tribal tag while fighting for his survival. Gachagua is Gachagua, and Mount Kenya residents are Mount Kenya residents. Even if he introduces the voting tag, he should know that even if Mount Kenya denies Ruto 90% of their votes, Ruto can still win presidency with Coast, Nyanza, Rift Valley, western parts of eastern, and even Mount Kenya West to Gachagua. So Gachagua should fight his wars independent of whipping emotions from Mount Kenya voters. We don't want to rekido 42 versus 2, or is it 42 versus 1 of Kenya? We should promote tribelessness as Gen Z showed us. Charles Kiseve says Gachagua knows how to play volleyball. He told Kwadhenze Sek and they are good. He taught Kwadhenze Sek and they are good in it. Anyway, if removed, can go back to teaching volleyball. Ex ya Guma says aliweka mtego kisha akasahau ni wapi alitega ikamnasa yeye mwenyewe Gashieta. John Joguna says, look at how our so-called leaders dump and dumper they are, focusing only on positions. Ain't they imbeciles? Timeline says this looks like politics of gluttony where a few individuals are busy fighting for resources by quoting their tribal backgrounds and populations. And so, to say the larger tribe you come from, the more loot you deserve through phony projects and so forth. Tribalism is a curse as racism is. Joseph Nyaga says nothing will serve Kenya better than the removal of Gachagua as DP. That way we will be sure Ruto will go home very early in 2027. Joseph Nyaga says Kuria is among the selfish traitors in Mount Kenya. Jared Douglas Ouko says when one signs a divorce letter, it means both are divorced. Sharon Onyango says mchimba kisima uingia mwenyewe. Aliwekea Rao mitego kila mahali akajinasa mwenyewe. Hawkins Mganga says, now Mr. Sakaja, you can clean the city without interference. Citizen, is this the government which we are expecting to deliver? Another one says, will you ever speak positive? Kenya will lag behind with leaders like you. Tony Rich says Kuria has said it all. Gachagua knows nothing about running government, only making noise and seeking attention. Akwende huko. Mi nasema huyu jamaa hizi propaganda zote na everything, the diversion tactics that these men have, these are things that we should flush down the drain in a toilet somewhere and forgot about them. Gachagua is somebody that we should kick out of our minds and forget about them. The president, the same thing. Should I remind you that during the Gen Z protest, people went into the street, the young men and women went into the streets, not knowing whether I am Luo, I am Kikuyu, I am Meru, I am Kalenjin, I am whatever. They all joined in the streets of Nairobi, calling upon a better governance, calling upon the president to have regulations to make this place a better place. But the president forgot about that. He is on the marathon of trying to become the first trillionaire president in Africa within a period of 2 years. Then Gachagua realizes this guy gonna be a trillionaire while I'm lagging behind with some few billions. So why don't I also look for a way to hit big and disrupt the peace in the Republic of Kenya through whatever means I can. Tunaelewana? Now this is what is happening. make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. But let me ask you, what do you think about these assassination claims by Rigathi Gachagua, who is so paranoid that he cannot even take water nor tea at State House, knowing that if anything happens to him at State House, the President of the Republic of Kenya, since that is his home, he is the man that should be responsible. Maoni yako kwenye comment section. See you in our next video.